Alright everyone, welcome back to the Columbus Blue Jackets GM mode, and I have got a chance to record today on this Tuesday, so I'm going to be throwing this up for you guys. I mentioned yesterday's episode that I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get one out, but I found some time, and yeah, we're just going to continue here with the Year 3 simulation. Going to go to the trade deadline, check out what's going on. A couple of you guys in the comments were saying I should change one of the assistant captains. It should be Johansson, Duran, and Jack Johnson, just because he is a bigger leadership role for our team. He's been here the entire time, just like Johansson. So I'm going to do that for you guys. And then once we get rid of Johnson in a year or so, probably year or two, I would say, we can use Murray to fill that assistant captain void, right? So everything's good. We already checked everything. We just got to get going here. Of course, I got to make sure everything's all right. And then we can begin the sim. So injuries are off. Assistant coach rotates goalies on. Perfect. Time to start simming. So I just want to check when exactly is the trade deadline. Trade deadline is quite a ways away. So I'm going to go with the All-Star break first, because you guys have been wanting to see the All-Star breaks. And in this GM mode, for the first 2 years, I have showed you guys the All-Star team, because we get to see if any of our guys are on it, right? Very important. Just got to check my game audio levels here. What do we got going on? Alright, everything's good. So, we're 27-6-3, so we are definitely an awesome team. We are ahead in the President's Trophy race right now over Minnesota by 6 points before these games that we are simming in this episode. We are 6 points ahead in the President's, and we are possibly on the verge with this team right now with the record that we have. I'll probably jinx it by saying this, but we are on the verge of having one of the greatest records in a regular season that I've ever had. So that should be interesting to see if that comes through. And I've had extremely successful GM modes while not recording, like before I did YouTube and before I even recorded. When I did YouTube, I just didn't record these GM modes. So I had extremely successful GMs that we will never be able to repeat, I don't think, there. But I think that we can get this. It might just be the best season that I've ever had, that I've recorded, at least. For NHL 14, 13 we didn't even do that much. 14 we have Minnesota and Pittsburgh. And this is our first big GM mode for NHL 15. So, yeah, I think we are on the verge of greatness here. Just like the thumbnails say, greatness awaits, right? That's what I put. I wanted a slogan or something, so I just thought, why not greatness awaits? That's what I did. So, WHL, some of these guys went down, didn't they? Yes, they did. I'm going to go 6 weeks here, because there's a top 10 there. We'll just sort out some shit. The All-Star break's right here. And we're 34 wins. That's really insane. Like San Jose right there. Like, they only had 19. So we got 35 wins. 35, 7, and 3 at the All-Star break. That is insane. We've won 35 out of 45 contests. That is incredible. And Ekman Larson leads the team in assists. Like, I wonder how many goals he has. I said he would start picking it up. So, let's go in and see. Let's go see the All-Star teams. The goaltending for this team sucks, so let's check out them first. So we got Tavares, Crosby, and Giroux. 97 overall Crosby, might I add. We got Stamkos, Semin, and Reinhart. There's a rookie in there. Young gun. Krejci, Barkov, and Backstrom. Barkov becomes really good in this game. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. Nyquist, Zajac, and Brassard on the fourth line. Now we're going to go defense. We got Carlson, Subban. We got our boy Ekman Larson. He's right there. And Morgan Riley. Nick Leddy, and Christian Ehrhoff. And then in nets, we got Dan Ellis for some reason, I don't know why, and Sergei Bobrovsky. So Bobrovsky and Ekman Larson are on this team, and that's probably all the All-Stars we have then, because I think it's still does like an East-West thing, even though they don't really do that in the NHL anymore. Yeah, see, these guys are all Western Conference. They're all East. So Hall, Taves, and Kane. Parise, Kopitar, and Sagan. Pretty good right there. Neil, Couture, and Steen. Pretty awesome. Johnny Gaudreau, Smith, and Zach Kassian. On defense, we have the All-Stars, Weber and Sutter. Suter, sorry. Enstrom and Yandel. And Fowler and Tyson Barrie. And, oh, I skipped goalie. We got Lehtinen and Hiller. So, there's your all-star teams. There we go. I don't know why Ellis and Lehtinen are in goal. Why wouldn't you put Bobrovsky in? Come on, man. Makes no sense. There it is. There's the trade deadline. We'll go there, and then we'll do a stats wrap-up and everything like that. Progress reports, what you guys want to see. See what's happening around the league. So, we come back from the All-Star break and get 2 consecutive losses right there. So that's the first time in a long time that's happened to us. Hopefully we can bounce back against the Tampa Bay Lightning. And we have taken Drouin away from them, so they are nowhere near as good as they normally are, which is really nice. It's a good thing to take them away. We're versing the Chicago Blackhawks, defending Stanley Cup champions, 2-time defending champs. Yeah, they won last year, right? And they won in year 1? I actually forget. I think they did. Chicago and Chicago. Hopefully it's not Chicago again. But we're starting to lose some games here, boys. Come on. See, I jinxed it earlier when I said that we'd have a really good year, recording-wise. We'd have a really good recorded session. But 9-2. Wow, 9-2. Duran's goal production's kind of slowed right down. That's all right, though. We're still a definite playoff team. It's just, I really want to win more games, boys. Come on. Come on, we got to be a stud of a team here. Like, teams like Vancouver, we shouldn't lose games to, right? Teams like Calgary, I mean, they're not bad. But it's good to beat them. Carolina, that's one of the worst records I've ever seen. And, of course, we lose to them, right? Oh my god, 40-13-4. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty good. We're never going to reach my record from before. Ever. I just think it's impossible. Maybe if we had a better third and fourth line, we could, but I mean, I think our team's fine the way it is. Right now, we're good. Ekman-Larsson leads in assists. That is so weird. Like, I hope Johansson is, like, right behind him. Like, really close in both goals and assists. So that'd be really shitty if he wasn't. 43-13-5. That is pretty good. And we're almost there. We're almost at that trade deadline. 3 more games to go. Scouting assignment. Defenseman. Top 10 in Russia. What else do we got? Top 10. Let's go with this guy. Look at these defensemen here, top 10s. 5-2 lost to Buffalo, of course. Of course we're going to lose a bunch of games to shitty-ass teams, right? Bobrovsky's definitely going to get to that 40-win mark. He has to. Our team should get to 50 wins, I would say. So we're at the trade deadline here. Let's see what's going on. We don't need to make any deals. I think we're good. Brooks Lake was traded. All right. We got any more interesting trades here? Nick Ritchie was sent down. Thomas Fleischmann was acquired for a first-round pick. Really? Weird. I'm looking for anything interesting. Oh, look, our deals. That's our deals from the beginning of the year. So not much has happened then. So a lot should happen today. Rick Nash was acquired from New York Rangers for a first-round pick. And Holden Cook. Alright, so there's a big deal. Rick Nash moving on to the Nashville Predators from the New York Rangers. Still nothing. Let's keep going. That was like the only big deal, except for what the hell? Look at this. Thomas Kopecky to the Vancouver Canucks from Edmonton for Ryan Stanton. So they must need a defensive presence there in Edmonton. So let's go to. They've only got one overtime loss. That's really weird to see. That's actually very unusual. Let's go to the Penguins game here, and then we'll wrap everything up. Why not? See if Bobrovsky can get that 40th win of the year. That's what I want him to have. I want him to have a good 45 wins. That'd be pretty sick. So there he goes. He gets it. He gets it in a 2-0 victory over the Panthers. Got that shutout there too, right? So Pittsburgh Penguins team that's 40-23-1, so they're not that bad either, right? And they beat us too, so they're 41-23-1. One overtime loss looks really weird though. It's very strange. So we're 47-14-6. We have probably about 20 games left. Less than 20 games actually, so next episode's going to be relatively short unless I can find something to make it longer, right? So 47-14-6. Pittsburgh is the team that's second in the NHL with Chicago. We are 17 points ahead of everyone else. So it's looking like Chicago bounced their way back up near the top. And they're coming out strong, right? They're the two-time defending champions. So I want to see who's in last place. Still the Carolina Hurricanes and the Florida Panthers battling it out for that number 1 pick. Goals for. We are number 1 in the league, 235. Makes sense, honestly. Goals against, first in the league as well. Only team that's below 2.5 in goals against. That's really good. Power play percentage, down there in 13th. Not that good. I guess we're just scoring more even strength goals. Penalty kill, 8th. 84% pretty much. Pretty good. All right. I'll take it. Let's go to the awards. We'll go to the AHL first. Come on. Alright, stats here. Okay, so Dano, 55 points. Wenberg, 52. Tyrell, 44. Got a good little team down here in the American Hockey League. A lot of depth scoring. Alright. I never actually checked the Stats Central for the American Hockey League. In the AHL, we are first as well. We are way ahead in this one as well. We are 13 points, 14 points ahead of the pack. That's pretty insane. So, it's really good. Let's see our goal scoring and shit here in the AHL. Second in goals for, and third in goals against. Wow. Power play's good. Penalty killing's really good. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good. Player stats of the season for the NHL now. And we'll take a look at progress reports, all that shit. And then I'm probably just going to stop recording for today and just leave another episode for me to do tomorrow. So stats, here we go. So Jonathan Drouin has 79 points in 67 games. So he's already crushing his total from last year. At the age of 21, that's good. Ryan Johansson, pretty much a point per game player. Pretty much getting back to that year 1 form. Jordan Eberle, he's pretty much going to be the same type player as last year. More goals, though. Tied that career high there that he had in year 1, but that was with Edmonton. Ekman Larsson, 60 points. Not going to get 23 goals, but he's definitely going to have more points, so that's really good. Tyler Toffoli, 56 points. Probably going to hit, I would say he's going to get to 70 if he's lucky, 68 at least. Over 65. He's definitely going to have over 65. So he was a good little pickup for us. 28 goals, 28 assists. Johnson, 52 points. Big year in his career. Monahan, 52. This is his first year with us. He had 59 last year with Calgary. Murray, 41. Probably just going to get to 50 or so this year. Still a really good season. Foligno on the second line. Only 39 points. So he's probably going to become a third liner next year, or he's just going to be traded, but he should get to about 45 points, right? Maybe 50. And then the depth. doing pretty well. Aaron Ekblad there on that second defensive line. He's not getting the points, but I mean, he's a stud back there, right? He's going to be getting the points in the future for us. So there's our guys there. I'm going to go to goalies. Marissa Lincoln, 7-6, 2.91 goals against, 904 save percentage. Not that good, but I mean, he's a backup. He still has room to improve. Bobrovsky, 2.17 goals against. That's insane. 925 save percentage, 6 shutouts, and he's 40-9. That's really good. 40 wins, 9 losses, 1 overtime loss, and 4 shootout losses. So he's 49-5. That's pretty insane. So he's having a really good year. All right, so to end it off, let's just check. Progress reports probably have like nothing. Stuff from last year still. Oh, a few things here in the American Hockey League. A few guys jumping up. That's good. All right. Scouting. Is there anything there? Scouting assignment. Why does he not have a flag? It's kind of weird. Anyway, oh yeah, we could check Connor McDavid. I don't think it even matters because he's in the CHL and he doesn't pop up. I think he'd be on our prospect screen, would he? Might as well check him out, see what's going on. I don't think I can see if he jumped or not. I don't think I can tell. Because if we go to in the system... Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. 81 overall. So he's only gone up by 1 as the year's gone on. But you got to wait for that boost at the end of the year, right? You got to wait for that. He'll definitely... I think he'll be ready to go next year. He'll jump up to like an 85, 86. If we're lucky, it could be higher. I'm betting on 85, 86. So he'll definitely be ready for a team next year. But anyway... Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the final regular season episode for Year 3, and then we will begin the playoffs with our amazingly good Year 3 Columbus Blue Jackets. Bye-bye.